street. I can see it in your eyes.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Lauren Jean. Welcome to my channel. So basically, if you are not new to my channel, you know obviously that the last video I did film was a clothing haul, and I did promise you guys I will be doing another clothing haul, and yes, it is coming soon. It's because I've kind of just taken a few months off YouTube. I've been away and just kind of reflecting on myself and trying to grow myself, and just, you know, just take a bit of time off just to really refocus on what I want and what things I want in the future and just all that. So I am very sorry for being MIA. Really apologise for it. Today's video I thought I'd just do a sit down chit chat, get ready with me, and kind of, and I haven't been wearing makeup for absolute ages. Like, all I wear is like a bit of mascara and that's it, like a bit of eyebrow gel, and like, literally that's it. So it'll be quite exciting today to actually kind of see what makeup I'm going to do, because I've literally not done my makeup in such a long time. Obviously, if you are on my Instagram, you probably are aware that I went to Wales for 2 weeks with my boyfriend and stayed at my brother's and his girlfriend's place in Wales. Oh my god, absolutely amazing. I had such an unreal time. It was literally surreal. Like, oh, sometimes you forget like that when you go away you can have like a really good time away. Like, you kind of forget that that's out there, which I kind of did. I kind of was just so secluded in my own little bubble that I forgot that there's so much out there for you and you just need to explore it. Like, anyway, yeah, so I took some time off just to kind of gather my thoughts and figure out what I want, but I'm back now and hopefully I'll be doing my clothing hauls, and I've got so many clothes I've literally gathered together for this clothing haul, and there will be a couple of clothing hauls because there's literally just so many clothes that I just can't get through in one video probably. But yeah, I have been kind of building it all up so I can show you. But yeah, with all the rambling done, let's get straight on into this video. Anyway, let's just get straight on into this makeup because I'm rambling so much. I feel like I haven't seen you guys in such a long time. But yeah, let's get straight on into this video. Anyway, I'm just going to go in with the Precisely My Brow Pencil by Benefit. I'm just going to fill him in the tiny bit. Don't want too much. I literally haven't even been doing this lately. I have not filled in my brows once, so I'm probably just going to fill them in just literally a tiny bit. Just to add a bit more definition to them because they're looking a bit plain at the moment. Anyway, how is everyone? How are people? Please comment down below as well how you are. I know it's been a very, very long time since I have filmed a YouTube video or edited one, but like, I do apologise, and I will be coming back and doing them more often. I mean, you just forget sometimes what your priorities are, I guess. You kind of just, you don't realise what you want sometimes, and then you just kind of stop something for a while and you're like, no, why did I stop that? I should go back to it because I really enjoyed it. Don't ever stop yourself from doing something that you love. Like, just don't do it. If you enjoy it, then go for it. If you don't enjoy it, then just don't do it. But yeah, you kind of just gotta go with what you like and just enjoy it, and don't let anyone tell you different. If you like something, then just go for it. Don't let anyone tell you differently. And then I'm going to use my Gimme Brow. Wow, this is scratched off loads. It's weird. I'm just going to use my Gimme Brow in the shade Fall. And basically everything is in the shade Fall. So quite a good shade match actually. If you don't want to fill in your brows, then just go for the Gimme Brow, which is quite good. It kind of like laminates your brows, but then just tints them as well, which is quite good. So I'm just going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills flat synthetic brush, and I'm just going to go with my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Medium Sand. I'm just going to carve out a tiny bit. God, I haven't carved out my brows in such a long time. It feels weird. It feels so strange. Oh my god. How is everyone anyway? Like, have people been on holiday? Have people just been chilling at home? Have people been working? I know the coronavirus situation has kind of died down massively. Will I still be choosing to wear my mask? In crowded places, yes. Because obviously I think it should have been like that anyway. Because I think you get some people that are really, really dirty and don't wash their hands, and I think that should have just been like that anyway, like with sanitizer as well. I think that's what people should have done anyway, like brought sanitizer in way before this, because I think, you know, this world would just have been a lot more cleaner. I think that anyway, I believe that. Wherever you feel comfortable wearing a mask. If you don't want to wear a mask, then absolutely fine. I mean, I don't really like wearing the mask, to be honest. I'm literally just using a tiny bit of concealer. I don't want it to like proper shape them out. Just literally a tiny bit. Well, this brush is really nice actually. I don't know what look to go for. I need to really clean my brushes. I haven't cleaned them in such a long time. I know it's bad. I just don't do my makeup anymore. I just don't ever do makeup. I mean, this is probably the first time that I've actually properly sat down and done makeup in ages. My skin's just cleared up so much in this, like, in the sun, that I just don't want to cover it up. I literally just want to look at it like every day. Just want to look at like every day. I just didn't want it to go unnoticed, because I do take care of my skin. Is I'm going to take this H&B Cosmetics Dare to Be Different palette, and I'm going to take this shade Rich here, and I'm kind of just going to map out like a colour here. And then I'm going to take this same colour and just kind of like sharpen it here. Just going to wing it out just here. Kind of just do the same on the other eye. I'm literally the worst person at multitasking. I cannot multitask to save my life. But I'm really trying at the moment. Yeah, so what's been happening in my life? Nothing really, to be honest. Nothing's really been happening, but like I said, I've just been taking some time just to focus on what I want to do in life, and you know, that's always important to do. Just take time to focus on what you want to do, and only you, and be selfish. You're allowed to be selfish and say no to people. Like, I find it really hard to say no to people, just because I want to just be nice and help everyone out all the time. But you know, you can only help people when you've helped yourself. Like, that's what I've learned, and that's what I will continue to learn. I think sometimes I could just be too nice and just kind of just forget about myself for like a long time, and then I'll come back and I'm thinking, actually I haven't looked after myself, but I've taken care of everybody else, but I haven't looked after myself enough. Please remember, like, if you do focus on other people more than yourself, then that's okay to do that, but just make sure you do have some time for yourself. Anyway, I'm just going to go in with this doe brush like this. I'm going to take the chocolate for the palette, just kind of map it out. I'm literally, this has not been planned out, I'm literally just going with the flow right now. And that's weird. I mean, I always go with the flow, to be honest, but. And then I'm just going to literally drag it along here as well. Just on the end of my lash line. And then kind of just like bringing it out a tiny bit. To kind of be like a wing. You know. I'll be blending it as well. Don't worry. And again, just doing the same on the other eye. I'm going to be taking the same Anastasia Beverly Hills brush and just taking the shade Rich and kind of just blending out now. Making sure it's all blended nicely. To kind of blend those two shades together, I'm going to be taking the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'll be kind of taking this shade right here. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the shade names on it because the wrapper from this wave I got rid of, and this is quite an old palette, but I'm sure you can, if you have the same palette, you can follow. Or you don't have to use the same palette as me, you could just use your own palettes. But I'm kind of just blending on top of those two colours just to make sure it's kind of meshing nicely together. And then taking the same dough colour brush with the chocolate shade and kind of just making sure that's blended. Don't worry, I will be sharpening it all up. It's not going to be left like this, I promise. I think I was just going to sharpen this bit up a bit, but I think I'm just going to leave that. I will be sharpening the edges though. So just taking a trusty old baby wipe. Obviously you can't go wrong with a baby wipe. And then just obviously wrapping it around my finger and sharpening it up. Take a bit of more concealer, just a tiny bit more concealer. Taking the same flat brush. Again, I'm just going with the flow of this. And I'm kind of just going to stipple it in the middle. And then bring it out. And just taking my finger and just patting over that. Just to make sure that is blended there. And then just to finish the look off, I'm going to be taking the glue, dabbing a tiny bit of eyelash glue, and then just kind of tapping that out, making sure it's all on the concealer that we laid down. For the pigment, I'm just going to use the Gatsby Pigment by Peaches and Cream, and then kind of just tapping over that. Okay, so I'm back. I've just done the other eye off camera. Just quickly added the pigment on the other eye, and now we're ready to start on the base makeup. I just added a bit of mascara as well, just to obviously add a little bit extra to the look. I might be putting eyelashes on, I'm not too sure yet. Let's just get started on with the base. To start off, I'm going to be prepping my skin with a Bobbi Brown Vitamin Rich Face Base. This is absolutely amazing. I try not to use too much of this because I love it so much and I don't want it to run out. And it is quite an expensive product, so yeah. But it is really, really nice. It really, really helps to smooth out your pores. It really helps to smooth out your base. Just helps to smooth out your skin as well before you then put on foundation. And it really helps to stick as well, which is quite nice. Yeah, so it's really nice. I don't know what foundation to use. I'm kind of like stuck thinking what foundation to use. Do you know, I'm not going to use a full coverage today, I don't think. For foundation, I decided I'm going to go with the Magic foundation by Charlotte Tilbury. This is in the shade 6.5 medium. This is quite a light coverage foundation, so I might need to mix it with just a tiny bit of a full coverage, as it's quite a light one. Let's just see how it goes anyway. And I have got a bit of a tan as well, so I might then mix it. Yeah, so bit of a weird one. I did go to Wales, obviously I did say at the start of this video, but just quickly to mention, these sponges are from, where are they from? Home Bargains. I think they're like £2 or something, and they're really, really good sponges. Just look how like spongy it is, like it feels so nice. Okay, I might mix in with a tiny bit of the NARS foundation. I'm running out of this, and I hate running out of foundation. Just to add a tiny bit of coverage, because I feel like I'm going to lose coverage when I blend this out. Like I've said, I think I've said in the previous video before, that this foundation, the Magic foundation, is really, really good for just a really, really light coverage. Kind of, okay, I think this is way too light. Because, okay, this is alright. This is okay. Yeah, this foundation is really nice if you just want to go for a light kind of coverage base, and it is really like silky and kind of reminds me of like the Luminous Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk foundation. Kind of reminds me of that, not like completely, but it does remind me of that. Yeah, this foundation is just a bit too light. Okay, yeah, funny story, right? So I did go away to Wales for 2 weeks, and I was just expecting it to be like shitty weather, you know, wasn't gonna, like, the weather wasn't gonna get better, because obviously we left on the Sunday and it was like raining on the Sunday, so we were just like, okay, we packed, me and my boyfriend packed for like shitty weather, blah blah blah, and oh my god, it was the most nicest weather you would ever imagine in Wales. Like, it was such nice weather. I was just like, wow. Like, it was really, really nice weather. Okay, for some reason this foundation is literally just soaking into my pores and my nose. I don't know why. That's kind of annoying because it's literally just drying up. Okay then, well, that's annoying. I'm just going to take it off my nose, and I'm going to use a bit of like filler, primer on my nose. It's because my skin has been so good, I have not used any products on my face at all, and it's just like, oh my god, I'm just going to sink into your pores. Look how red my nose is. Oh my god. Right, okay, so I'm just going to use a bit of the Blur Primer by YSL. Just to kind of fill in my pores. Tiny bit, just to see if it works. And then I'll use the foundation on top. Like, my skin has like been so good in like this weather as well. I just caught like a really, really nice tan, like I was on holiday, like abroad, and it was just like really, really bizarre. Because I just went really, really brown. It was like I went to Ibiza or Spain or something. I just caught a really nice tan. It was crazy. Yeah, it was really nice though. We had a really nice time away. Really, really nice. Right, let's see if it doesn't go into the skin now. Okay. Primer is supposed to work for me. Okay, yeah, it's worked a tiny bit. I think my nose is just really dry from the weather. But yeah, the sun was just amazing, and we packed like shitty winter clothes, whatever, because it was like raining. Brought like shorts and stuff like that just in case it did warm up a tiny bit, but yeah, the weather was just literally so nice. We went to the beach. We couldn't have chose the best time to go really. I'm gonna use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, just a tiny bit. Yeah, it's a really nice time away, really nice. I'm gonna go for this Peaches and Cream Shade 2 bronzer. I don't know what this colour's like. I really hope it's not too dark, but why not? Let's just go for it. Just because, like, put in a bit of tan. Well, that's crap. Okay, one thing about these bronzers, they're so nice and creamy to blend out. Like, they're so nice. So nice. Like, they're the best. They're the best bronzers to, like, blend out on your skin. Just look how seamlessly that blends out. Like, it's like amazing. You don't need a lot as well, so a lot does go a long way with this bronzer. I just look so white. I'm not used to me looking this white, to be honest. I look kind of scary. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, I'm going to use this one as well, so I'm going to use the lighter one, because this one's a little bit too dark, I think. And because I use such a light foundation, it's kind of just like, what the fuck? I'm just going to use it on the, like, apples. We're gonna go for a bronzy look today. Don't worry, I will be blending this out. It looks a bit chaotic at the moment, but don't worry, it will be blended out. And for blush, I'm going to use this Made by Mitchell liquid blush in the shade Peach Sugar. I said I wasn't going to use a lot of makeup, but I've kind of just went full out today, haven't I? Why not? And I just decided to blush everywhere as well, so that's great. Okay, so I'm going to go for, powder I'm going to go for today is the H&B Cosmetics loose, soft focus loose powder in the shade Translucent. For my eyes. Just a set. Everywhere I need to set. Okay, for bronzer, I'm going to take the H&B Cosmetics bronzer in the shade Medium Golden. I'm just going to use a tiny bit of this. And I'm just going to finish off my under eye because it's looking a bit plain. I just feel like I'm like, okay, here you are. Just kind of going underneath, right up close to the lash line, but just really close to the lash line. I was going to do like a red lip, but I'm thinking about just going for nude because nude all the way. So I'm going to go for my Peaches and Cream lip liner in the shade Feline. These lip liners are so creamy, by the way. Oh, please. It's so creamy. And I'm going to use the NYX matte cream in the shade Los Angeles. It's so creamy. Love these lip creams. I think I'm gonna go for like a lip gloss. So I'm gonna go for the Peaches and Cream Bambi lip gloss. I'm kind of feeling the gloss at the moment. Love that. Kind of feel like that inner highlight as well. Kind of looking a bit bleak over here. Need to add a bit of a volume, a bit of something. Might as well go all for it at the moment. On the nose, I feel like that. That just adds a tiny bit of something to it, doesn't it? Instead of looking bland. It kind of looks so bland when you don't add any highlight and stuff like that. Oh my god, yeah, if you want like a really nice booming highlighter, as you can tell, like just on the brow bone and stuff like that, then get this Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. It's literally incredible. Regret it at all. It's literally the most amazing highlighter in this world. And it's so affordable as well. It's drugstore as well, which is great. Oh yeah, with Zara jeans, I've recently just purchased them. I got the size 14 and they are quite tight on me. If you've got like smaller thighs, then you kind of fit into these, but if you haven't and you've got quite bigger thighs, you've got like a smaller waist, they definitely won't fit you. They'll be way too tight. Zara jeans, as you probably know, I'm not sure if you do know this, but Zara jeans do come up quite small. Just to let you guys know, they do come up quite small. So if you are interested in getting a pair of Zara jeans, then do size up 1 or 2, I recommend, if you have got bigger thighs than me, or if you've got bigger thighs just in general, then do size up. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I loved sitting down and just literally talking and just doing a quick makeup tutorial. But if you did like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, comment down below as well, and subscribe. It would really help me out. But for now, I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.
Dirty baby, nothing you ain't gonna take.